All right, Algebra 2, welcome to your section 1.5 video. The first one, again, some of these we will go over in class. We are on page 6 here, and on page 6 we have inequalities. So on this page, this is pretty easy. Graph each solution set on a number line. So on A over here, we have, what we're going to do is we're going to put 4, it's to the right of 0. Now, greater than or equal to, you have the circle, the open circle versus the closed circle. Closed circle is for equality, and that's what you have here. X is greater than or equal to, it could be 4. Greater than is to the right, folks. All the numbers that are greater than or equal to 4 are to the right, and that's how you're going to shade it for me. You're going to really show that you know it is to the right. Okay, easy on this first page. Greater than, again, the mouth opens toward, the gator wants to eat the friend that's got more to enjoy there, the friend that's muscular, the friend that's going to be tastier. So the mouth goes towards the bigger number. So x here is going to be bigger than or equal to -3. So here's -3. Closed circle, greater than or equal to, and again, I shade to the right. And next page. C. X is less than or equal to. So 7 is greater than or equal to x, or x is less than or equal to 7. There's 7. Closed circle because it could be 7, but less than means you shade to the left, less than or equal to 7, okay? And I kind of put these in a certain order for a reason, so let's talk about D finally here with less than or equal to -2. There's -2, closed circle, less than again because -2 is the biggest x can be. That's anything with equality there. We had greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, positive and negative involved. Somebody on E, x greater than 5. X is greater than 5. All right, so here's 5. Now, greater than means it can't be 5, so use the open circle, and then you shade to the right. There's no equality, so it's not allowed to be 5. It can be 5.01, it can be 5.001, but it can't be 5 exactly. Okay, so that's why we use the open circle here on F. X is greater than -3. -3 is to the left of 0. Open circle, greater than means I shade to the right. Some folks are like, look, the arrow goes that way, so that's how I shade. Fine, you can do that one as well. But and honestly, in Algebra 2, we should know that mouth opens up towards x. They're greater than, x is greater than -3. Okay, in Algebra 1, you can use the whole shade towards the arrow thing. But in Algebra 2, folks, there are certain things we need to know. All right, so x is less than 3, open circle, shade to the left. If 3 is greater than x, x is less than 3. And here on H, x is less than -7, so -7's right there. Open circle, shade to the left. All right, that is it on that page. Page 6, totally done. Page 6, totally done. So solve and graph each. I'm going to do a few of these together. I'll do like 1 and 2 here with you. I should probably make some notes as to what we do here. But we just did that whole page 6 in the video. So let's start talking here about number 1, solve and graph each equation. So number 1, let's take a look at what we got there. We have y is -9 is less than 4. Y -9 is less than 4. Okay, again, all in video. Page 6. Page 7. to get us started, I think we should do 1, 2, and 4 on this page. All right, video. You guys are like, what are you doing? Start doing some problems. All right, number 1. I'm going to solve it like any other, like an equation. All right, I'm going to add 9. I'm going to add 9 to both sides. So y is less than 13. Y is less than 13. 13 is to the right of 0. Less than means open circle. Less than means shade to the left. Okay, shade to the left. Let's talk about 2 next. Let's talk about number 2 there. And I hope that comes up nicely. Sometimes it looks like it's going to come up well on my screen, doesn't it? Kind of looks fuzzy on yours. All right, so again, which side has more W's? The left side does, so minus 4W. Minus 4W. W plus 2 is greater than 11. Subtract the 2 from both sides. W greater than 9. W is greater than 9, so there's 9. Greater than means open circle, no equality part. Greater than means you shade to the right. Shade to the right. You can pause this whenever you need to. It's a video. You can stop me whenever you like there. Let's talk about 4 again. Monday or Tuesday, we shall talk about the harder ones. There's only an x on the left, so I'm going to subtract 12 from both sides. Negative x is greater than negative 22. Now, it's a negative 1, so we're going to divide both sides by a negative 1. Negative 22 divided by negative 1 is 22. Now, pause here, folks. You should remember this from Algebra 1. Here's a fact, right? 8 is greater than negative 5. We agree with that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply 8 and negative 5 by negative 1, or divide them both by negative 1, literally like I did right here. Then I have negative 8 and I have 5. Well, we want to keep the sign in the same direction. Negative 8 isn't greater than 5. Negative 8 is now less than 5. When you multiply or divide an inequality by a negative, you got to flip it good, as in the sign. So x is less than 22 would be our solution there. And there's some good ones that we would try on Monday or Tuesday. All right, so let us see then what else we could do in this video. And I believe that's on the next page there. There are a few. Okay, so let's talk about on page 8. We're going to do number 9. Turning it around here. Page 8, number 9. It's a good one to try. There's 10. All right, number 9 here. What we should do is we should multiply both sides by 4. Now you're just solving, so you have to graph anything. Multiply both sides by 4. 4's cancel. You have 4x greater than or equal to x plus 7. Then you're going to subtract x from both sides. This is the kind of work that I want to see. 3x greater than or equal to 7. Then you're going to divide both sides by 3. X is greater than or equal to 7/3. Greater than or equal to 7/3. There on page 8, number 9. Then on page 9 here, let's do 2 and 4. On page 9, let's do 2 and 4. Moving it over. All right, again, especially when you're in now week 3 coming up. If I put something up on a video, folks, those are notes. We need to get those notes down. Okay, that's the last I'm talking about them. We are going to have to do a little bit of learning here at home. All right, so I got to solve and graph in the hashtag game time section. Add 12 to both sides. Negative 7 greater than negative 21. I'm going to divide both sides by ding, 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 divide by negative. So take that sign and flip it. Flip it good. X is less than 3. There is 3. Open circle, shade to the left. Number 1's pretty easy. We'll try that in class together on Monday or Tuesday. Again, pause this whenever you need to. Let's talk about number 4. There, you can see 4. Let's distribute. All right, 12x minus 28. I got x's on the right side, so I'm going to keep them there. This is a good one for us. Add 28 to both sides. What? We got 10 is greater than or equal to 12x. Divide both sides by 12. You can call it 0.83 repeating, 5 over 6, 10 over 12. It's less than 1. But if that's greater than or equal to x, folks, I can flip it. X would be less than or equal to 5 over 6. You try to trick your friend. That's you, that's your friend. The alligator wants to eat you. So you tell your friend, hey, let's switch positions here. Well, the gator still wants to nibble on you. So the gator's still going to follow you. The mouth, doesn't matter if you switch the x and the number there, the mouth will follow the bigger number. So x is less than or equal to 5 over 6. There's 5 over 6 less than or equal to a closed circle. Shade to the left. All right, so number 4 on that page is a good one. And then on page 10, which will be the last page for this video, on page 10, we're going to do 7 and 11, and we're going to feel pretty good about that and this video. Job is to watch the 1-4 video and the 1-5 video, which is this video, and be ready for your 1-1 to 1-3 quiz next week. 50 points coming your way. All right, here on 7, distribute. No, don't do that. Distribute 7. Negative 16x minus 40 is less than negative 24. Add 40 to both sides. Negative 16x is less than 16. Divide both sides by a negative 16. A negative divided by, or positive divided by a negative is a negative. You have divided by a negative, so you need to flip the sign. X is greater than negative 1. And to conclude, we're going to do 11. 11 here to finish this up. Especially when we're solving, I'm always going to move, doesn't matter if it's an equation or an equality, everything over to the side with the bigger x. 10 is bigger than 4. Subtract 4x from both sides. 6x minus 8 less than or equal to 28. Add 8 to both sides. 6x is less than or equal to 36. Divide both sides by 6. X is less than or equal to 6 is my solution. I don't have to graph anything there. That came out to be a pretty nice answer. All right, folks, that is it. That is Yak Math Video signing out for a few days.